What up? What up? We back. Had to do another video tonight, man. Big news in the NBA today. This is Fly Free Sports, basketball talk. Got to hit y'all with some basketball talk. Like I told y'all, man. I'm gonna have motherfuckers in here talking they shit, man. Y'all welcome to come talk y'all shit. When the NBA season roll around, man, we gonna be in here having a little fun, man. Talking basketball, man. I love basketball, man. Grew up hooping, killing niggas. You can ask anybody. It was like that. But anyway, big news today in the NBA, man. Dame is going to the Milwaukee Bucks now. I kind of like last year. It was a thought for me. I didn't say I predict. I don't want to say I predicted it last year, but it was kind of a thought. Like, what if Dame went to Milwaukee and ended up playing with Giannis? Man, I said then that that's automatically they're coming out the East. If they didn't have to give up anything significant like Chris Middleton or Lopez or somebody like that, like an integral part of the team, if they didn't have to do that and they kept their shit intact, which they did, I called them coming out of the East, man, and I'm definitely picking them to come out the East. I don't believe in Boston. Anybody know me? No, I don't believe in Tatum like that. Never have, never will. I don't know, man. It's just something about that nigga game. It's missing for me. Forces too many outside shots. He don't put enough pressure on the fucking defense. If that shit's not falling, he's vastly his effectiveness goes down drastically. Yeah, just Jaylen Brown is a turnover machine. Yeah, I'm not high on Boston, even with the Porzingis shit that everybody keep talking about. Everybody keep talking about Porzingis going to the Celtics. So what? Who cares? Like I don't I'm not putting too much stock in that shit. But anyway, the news of the day is Dame Lillard going to the Bucks now. Telling you, man, like that's a problem. And I actually like what Portland did in that trade as well, man. They ended up getting DeAndre Ayton. Even though I'm not high on Ayton, I don't really fuck with his game like that. I think he's soft. Uh, Defensively, he's not good. We saw him get dominated by too many people. Like, not big on him, but I think he's a body for Portland, if nothing else. With that high ass salary he has. I'm interested to see if they keep him. Maybe they move him. I don't know, but I do like him there though. I don't like his game, but I do like him. I like him with Portland. And they also got Drew Holiday, who's everybody know Drew Holiday is a very solid vet. Solid, maybe underselling him a little bit. He's a very, very good player, man, especially defensively. I think he'll help Scoot out a lot over there. I think I like that backcourt, man. I like Scoot and Drew. I like that shit, man. And they still got guys too, man. Anthony Simons and what's the boy name? Shaden Sharp. Portland got a little squad, man. So, I know my nigga O is a Portland fan. I'm curious to see what he got to say about this. Because that nigga love Dame and shit. Portland is squad. He been rocking out with Portland forever. So yeah, man, I like what they did. The Suns, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I don't know what Nurkic does for them. I don't even know. I don't know what kind of lineup they run with Book, Beal, Durant. I guess that's 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Does Book run point? They don't have a point guard. Campaign is Campaign still there? I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I guess we'll just have to see what they do. Um, but I do like Milwaukee to come out of the East. Like I said, as far as the West, I'm biased and don't really give a fuck. I'm picking my Grizz to come out of there. Talk your shit. I already know I'm gonna hear it. Whatever, nigga. Like, I feel like we upgraded in the offseason, man. Marcus Smart is definitely an upgrade over Dylan Brooks. I don't care how you niggas slice it, dice it, chop it up, whatever you want to do with it. The nigga's an upgrade, man. Like, for one, he's not gonna force the type of shots that Dylan Brooks did to give us all them empty possessions that we had. That's first and foremost, right? He's just a smarter player. He has a higher basketball IQ. I think people are underrating that shit, man. Like, Dylan Brooks has a very low basketball IQ. He's a very selfish player. Aside from all the theatrics and the antics and shit talking that he did, like, motherfucker, I don't even think niggas really watched. Like, I watch every single Grizzlies game, so I could speak on this shit. Like, I watch every single one. I watched 81. I didn't watch the last game this year. I think it was against the Thunder. That shit didn't mean nothing. But I watched the other 81 games. And Dillon Brooks, man, he does a lot of shit that tilts the game to the other team. Now he does. I'm not gonna play him like he didn't do anything positive for the team either. You know what I mean? I think sometimes they fed off his energy, although like he's not the guy to feed off his own energy, if that makes sense. He probably got guys going. A lot of guys probably looked up to him. He was the longest tenured player on the team, and to not have him there, that may have an effect on the guys for a little while, but they'll shake out of that. Of course, Steven Adams is coming back. Brandon Clark, I don't know if he'll be ready for the season, but he'll be back during the season, I'm sure. Jaren Jackson is the X factor, as I always say about him. Whether he steps his game up, you know, if he can play at a level where he played like the last, I want to say about 20, 25 games of the season, this past season, then we're ready to take that next step. But until then, we probably won't be. I'm gonna tell you one thing. This nigga probably got this year left of me having like legitimate faith in him, because I didn't like what I saw in that series against the Lakers. He just got fucking destroyed by Anthony Davis. It is what it is. I fucking hate Anthony Davis, but he destroyed Jaren Jackson in that series. It was fucking terrible. So I want to see him have a bounce back year. What else we got with the Grizz, man? Ja, of course. Ja is out for the first 25 games. I think we'll be fine. Marcus Smart is used to playing the point, of course, coming over from Boston. I think he'll probably man the point, or if we want to just get real risky with it, you know, we'll start Derrick Rose, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Taylor Jenkins will start Marcus Smart and have him and Desmond Bane in the backcourt. Yeah, Santi Aldama, not a big fan of him. Hopefully he steps his game up this year. I want to see Kenneth Lofton Jr. get some minutes, man. I want to see him at least start the season with 10 minutes a game. At least, man. We got to get this boy on the floor, man. We got to. How we know what we got if we don't play him, man? He looked good in the summer league. He always looks good every time I see him play. I want to see him on the floor in some meaningful minutes, man. Some meaningful game time. Who else we got? Of course, Luke Kennard is going to play a good 20, 25 minutes a game. Our best shooter on the team, arguably, him and Desmond Bane. You know, they both got a claim to that. But yeah, them the two snipers on the squad. Dez, of course, has got his big contract, man, over $200 million. So we got him locked in. I think he's primed for another big year, as long as he stays healthy. And of course, man, Ja, I think when Ja comes back, he's gonna be Ja. I think he might even be more focused. I think, you know, all the bullshit, you know, that he did and went through, man, is, you know, if you don't learn from it now, when do you learn from it, you know? So hopefully he can avoid all the pitfalls, man, you know, that come with being a young nigga with fucking millions and millions of dollars and feeling untouchable. So hopefully he can get past that and we can move on and not hear too much more about this nigga off the court, because honestly, I'm tired of it. And everybody knows Ja Morant is my favorite player in the NBA. So if I say I'm tired of this shit, then that means something, because Ja is like I said, it's my favorite player by far. Like, I don't fuck with nobody in the league over Ja Morant. Everybody know that. What else, man? Yeah, I think we got a solid roster. Added Derrick Rose. I think Derrick Rose will also be a good help for Ja. I do. I honestly do. I think he'll pay huge dividends for Ja as a big brother type of nigga, man. I think he gets that respect from Ja. You know, a lot of people say their game is similar. I don't really see it. I mean, of course, the athleticism is similar, but they don't play the same type of game. They don't really. Ja's more of a Ja. If Ja could have his way, he'd be more of a pass first point guard. If he could have his way, he loves to pass the ball. I think a lot of people get caught up in the high flying dunks and all that shit. But Ja is really a pass first nigga, man. He was a pass first nigga in college, like, but he just had to carry the scoring load because he wasn't playing with nobody. And oftentimes on the Grizzlies, you know, our offense gets stagnant in the half court, and you know, He got to do what he got to do. But he is a legitimate scorer. I'm not trying to say that he's not a great scorer. He is a great scorer. But I think if Ja had it his way, he'd be a pass first guy. Man, it's just in him. Who else we got? Zaire Williams. I'm kind of done with him, but let's just see what he do this year. David Roddy. I like David Roddy. I think David Roddy, if David Roddy can take the next step, he's another guy, man, another X Factor type of guy. If he could take the next step, man, he'd be one of our best bench players. Of course, Brandon Clark is probably the best bench player that we have, but Roddy can be right there with him. I see him in that same mold, although not as athletic, of course, as Brandon Clark. But I think if he can show that consistency, man, he's gonna be a big time player for us off the bench, man, especially come playoff time. So I'm really counting on David Roddy. But yeah, I got caught up with my Grizz shit. Hopefully the boys is ready. I got us going. Don't give a fuck, whatever you want to say. Phoenix, not high on them. Like I told you, I don't know what kind of lineups them niggas is gonna run. We'll have to see. It's just like a lot of scoring to me, not enough defense. All these guys that could put the ball in the hole, but who's stopping who? Who's coming off the bench? Who's protecting the paint? It's just so much shit left to be desired with that team. I just don't see them. I mean, of course, they're going to the playoffs off talent alone. Book, KD, and Beal, they're going to get you to the playoffs. Probably a high seed, too. But come playoff time, when you need those crucial stops at them big moments, and you need motherfuckers to man up and get you the ball, I don't know. I just don't know. I have to see it first with them. I don't see it. Who else in the West? Of course, Denver. Denver is going to be Denver. Denver is going to be Denver. Yoke going to be Yoke. Murray going to be Murray. They the champs, man. I mean, what can you say about Denver? Like, I mean, they lost Bruce Brown, but yeah, I think he could be replaced with somebody. I really do. So I don't really see the Nuggets falling off too much at all, especially at home. Them niggas don't lose at home. How many home games they lost all year? Maybe like 3. Some wild shit like that. Like, yeah, them motherfuckers is dominant, bro. I could easily see them going back to back, but we'll see. The Lakers, I don't have no faith in them niggas either. I think they're morons for paying Anthony Davis all that money to play 40 games a year. LeBron is another year older. The cupboard is pretty bare in LA to me. Like, I don't. Austin Reeves, I think he might take another step and be even better than he was. Who else is worth speaking on? D'Angelo Russell. Didn't they re-sign that nigga too? Just underwhelming shit. I know they got old boy from Miami, Gabe Vincent. Not impressive. They let Schroeder go. To me, Schroeder is better than Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent is just like a spot up nigga. Like he's not gonna create much. Ain't gonna play no defense. I don't know. I don't believe in the Lakers. So get them niggas the fuck up out of here. Who else in the West? Who else in the West was a top team last year? That was really it for all the top teams in the West, really. The Clippers, same. I don't really like mentioning them niggas because they can't stay healthy. Every playoff, Kawhi and or Paul George will be hurt. So until them niggas could show me they could get through at least one series of the playoffs healthy, I don't even want to talk about them niggas. I don't give a fuck about them. That's pretty much it, man, for all the teams that really actually have a chance to come out of the West. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But like I said, man, I just wanted to tap in and talk a little basketball. Like I said, man, y'all niggas fuck with me, man. Come in here, talk y'all shit, man. Let me know what's up, man. Fly Free Sports. We're gonna be hitting it hard, man, in the NBA this year, man. Pause. So yeah, tap in with me, man. Fuck with me. Like, share, subscribe. You know the rest. Hit the bell, all that, whatever. Fly Free Sports, man. We out.